and gentlemen, coming to you live from North Hollywood, California, in Studio A of Argentum Studios. This is Talk with PhillyG, and I am your host, PhillyG!
Here is everybody, Rome, Kanda.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to number one entertainment show. Everybody, hi!
Majide, what is up? It's so good to have you here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I am,
You,
yes.
you talk too much before I came.
I do.
I have so many thoughts, so many words I never said. This mistreatment's been eating at me for almost 4 years now. So I think it may be time. I was young, I didn't even know what life was. Didn't know who I was, but I withered down and got thrown into a bus in a foreign city, and they pushed me out. Why does it take a young girl dying to even be deemed worth trying to fix this fucked up world that we live in? I go up to him with my voice shaking. He tells me this will never change. I say I hope it will. I know she would if she had the chance to.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Talk with PhillyG, and guess what? I am your host, PhillyG. Hey, thanks for tuning in today. We have a special show. You just saw a little clip of Rome Conda and an awesome song by the one, the only Anna Jane Jackson. Today is a Jackson Entertainment recap review extravaganza. We are going to see all the talent that has come through our doors from Jackson Entertainment. Compliments of Cheryl Jackson. She is an angel to us, and we are all better for having her befriend us and bring her talented group, including her daughter, here. Let me just say this. Like, subscribe, watch, enjoy, make a comment, do whatever is necessary, hit that little bell, make a ding so that you can see future shows. And also, for all the interviews today that we're showing clips of, you can go to Argentum Media on YouTube and then go to the PhillyG channel, Talk with the PhillyG, and you can watch these full interviews, the full song by Anna Jane. But first, let's hear from the matriarch herself. This is Cheryl Jackson, and she's going to talk about her agency. Here she is, Cheryl Jackson.
You have such a great broad base of talent at your agency.
We do. Thank you very much.
How'd you do that? I mean, why do you have an agency at all?
Well, it's a talent management company.
Management.
I do have an agency license for if I do have a talent who doesn't have an agent.
Yes.
But our goal is usually to place everyone with a great agent and work together as a team. But for me, I came from a background in social work. I have a master's degree from the University of Georgia in social work and a bachelor's in psychology. Yes. And I just am very interested in people. And I look for very kind people, and it doesn't matter to me like race, gender, ethnicity, age, anything, as long as they're nice to work with and they're on top of their game with getting their stuff done that they need to do.
That's wonderful.
That if they help me, I help them. And
so what I'm hearing from you is that your agency?
Management company, yeah.
I'm going to say it right. The management company is very inclusive. The big umbrella, right?
Right.
And you draw upon the flavors that everyone brings. And if you're a nice person, they could be a part of your management company.
For the most part. I mean, we are pretty established at the moment, so we're not actively seeking too many talent to add.
Right.
We're working.
Your cup is full, is that what you're saying?
We're busy helping everyone get to the next level.
Over.
Yeah, we're doing great. But there are a few holes.
She's not shy.
We do need
let's hear it.
Asian youth, like young kids.
Youths.
So,
Rome is not exactly a youth, but he looks youthful.
He is very youthful.
Well, you have Rick, right? Rick?
We have Rick Kumazawa.
He's going to be on the show soon.
Next week or
Are you going to come back again?
Yes, I will.
Hey, look at that score. There I am. Score. She's coming back again, everybody. So Rick will be here, and but you have a lot of other. You have, I would assume, a broad net of talent. Do you have any talent that has no talent?
No.
Good.
Everyone has
because
a lot
what
of
is
talent.
that?
Yeah.
Of course, that would be ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. That's me being a little irreverent and satirical. Thank you, Cheryl, for coming on. She just stopped by during Rome's taping so that she could say hi to everybody and tell us about her management company. We really appreciate Cheryl. Well, Cheryl, yes, and Jackson Entertainment, a management company. So one of the people that Cheryl knows well, obviously, is a super charmed actress who has a portfolio of work that we would all blush if we could have, and we are envious of her talent and her beauty. Her name is Terri Garber, and she's been on many shows that the whole world loves, including Germany. I hear she's quite popular there, North and South. And she's going to talk to us a little bit about her career. So I'm going to cue up Terri, and let's hear from her a little bit. Terri Garber.
Right?
Yes, I did.
So you went from, I guess, smaller roles in Miami in theater, and then what happened?
And then I moved to New York, and I went with a modeling agency, and it was a top modeling agency, and within the modeling agency, they had a theatrical department, and that's what I was interested in. So I went with the agent there, and I sort of fell into great situations,
May I
auditions.
ask what the agency was?
Zoli
Zoli.
Modeling Agency, which is no longer because he died, but I fell into great, like a friend of mine would say, hey, I'm going to audition for Ordinary People. You want to come with me? And I was like, absolutely, I'm coming with you. And we went to Robert Redford's offices and, auditioned, and I got a call back for it, and I had to read for him, which was so freaky and so scary. And his office was like
What year would this have been? This
was in probably 1979 or 80.
Yeah.
1980
This is
probably.
when Bob, if we may, is
Was
like that's
good looking.
right.
Yes.
He was like at his most powerful.
He was.
Yeah.
He was great. So I walked into the room where he was, and there was like a painting on the side, and there was him all the way down in front in a desk, and I had felt like it took forever to
like slow
walk
motion.
down to him, and I went down, and I there was a golden light from a window shining on him, and he looked like an angel. And I did the worst reading I ever did in my life.
Right.
Yeah, but it was really something. I was 19 at the time.
And did he give you any feedback, or he was just like, "Thanks for coming"?
It was a thanks for coming.
Yeah.
It wasn't any great feedback. It was just thank you very.
All right. Well, sorry, Terri, for cutting you off a little bit right there. It's just me on the keyboards right here, so I got to do it all myself because of staying at home. But I am very happy, like I said, that Terri stopped by. She's a wonderful person, and thank you very much for sharing your story. Like I said, if you subscribe, hit that subscribe button and go to Argenta Media and watch the whole interview of Terri Garber. So we're going to go ladies first now. We'll get to the guys a little bit later. We're going to... Anna Jane Jackson performed a little bit of her song for us at the very beginning, but in the interview, she didn't just play songs. She talked about herself, and she's so charming, and she has so many talents. So let's hear from Anna Jane a little bit, because no one wants to hear from me. Hold on, I got to cue her up, though. Here is Anna Jane Jackson.
But not only do you do modeling, not only do you act, not only do you write songs and sing, you also have a life online.
I do, yeah.
So where if people wanted to see you, where would they go to see you?
Instagram is kind of my biggest platform. I post on there.
So tell our fans on Instagram, where would they see you?
Commercial. My Instagram is at Anna Jane Jackson. So just my name. Pretty much all my social medias is just Anna Jane Jackson. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. And what do you do? Like if I went to your Instagram page, what would I see you doing?
Oh God, I have a lot of modeling photos, a lot of acting updates. I have a whole lot of music. And then also just fun things. I have a lot of photos with my dog Teddy and some photos with my friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a favorite fashion? Do you have like a designer that you like?
Ooh, I don't know. I get inspiration from so many different things. Like I'll just flip through a magazine and I'm like, ooh, I really like that. I really like that.
So it's not like a brand. You're not like tied to any brand.
I don't think so. I thrift shop a lot. And
Macklemore.
Macklemore. Can we
Right?
go thrift shopping?
There you go.
That's me. Yeah.
Yeah, let's pop some tags. I got $20 in my pocket.
Let's go pop some tags.
Yeah.
That really won't get you much in LA.
Oh no, $20?
$20.
We
no.
could get a broken keyboard though. See, I know. No? Yes?
I mean, you could. That'd be fun.
Well, if you go on Melrose, they got some shows, not shows, some stores over there.
Yeah, they
right?
have some good stores.
Where do you like to shop?
I like to go to Ventura Boulevard in Studio City.
Yes?
My all-time favorite thrift shop is, it's called Wasteland.
Yeah.
And it's the best. I mean, it's kind of like, it's super LA.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of like designer things. So
Yeah.
it's not really like, cheap thrifting.
Yeah.
But I love it so much. Every time I go in there, I go rack to rack and I just look through each clothing item.
Right?
It's like a sport. Like I start sweating. I'm like,
Well, generally they don't have air conditioning in those places, right? It's always like.
I think they have air conditioning
do they?
in Wasteland.
They upgraded?
It's very bougie.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Anna Jane Jackson, and she's telling us about her favorite shopping experience at Wasteland in Studio City. I do believe that they have a Wasteland on Melrose Avenue as well. So let me just say this. Anna Jane is super talented. She's beautiful. She's a model. She plays music. She acts. I mean, she's going far, and I can't wait to be a part of her future. Maybe she'll come back and talk to us again if we're super lucky, right? So the next person that we're going to hear from, his name is Rick Kumazawa, and he's a super talented guy as well. Very good looking. It just seems like all the people that I interview are really good looking. Sorry, you got me. But Rick is a model. He's an actor. Don't call him a model. He wants to be known as an actor. But, it is what it is. He is multicultural. He's multilingual. And he is very flexible as far as, how he could perform. So we're going to hear from Rick. And he's, not only super talented, but he's really smart about his profession, which is what we love here, right? We're creative professionals, and that's what we're really trying to do, is to get somewhere, to reach our potential in whatever it is that we're trying to do. Everybody, let's hear from Rick Kumazawa.
Being famous is not a goal. Can I say that right now? Being wealthy
That's so true.
is not a goal.
That's so true.
Right?
It's just a byproduct.
It is why, dude, I couldn't have said it better.
You know what I mean?
I love
Like
that.
it's
Yes.
I might have read it somewhere, so don't quote me on this one. But because I don't want to be like people are gonna comment. It's like, oh, someone else said that. But
That was Benjamin Franklin.
but like a lot of I guess people that are trying to come up, they're like, oh, I want to be famous. I want to be rich. I'm like, dude, just enjoy what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like people are successful because they're good at that.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're passionate about that. They're not there because they wanted to be famous or they wanted to be rich or they wanted to be on TV or I don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? That status, it's not real. Like,
Do you think
it's not
sometimes you
something
could be good at something and then like you don't really know you're good at it, and then people
Oh,
are
yeah,
like,
definitely.
hey, you're good at that,
Definitely.
right?
Yeah. So I think you should try everything. That's
You
what I
should try,
did.
yeah.
Yeah. From my 18 to now I'm 25, but the 7 years from the day I left my parents' house, I did everything in my power to try everything. Like I was working in a construction zone.
Yes.
Because I kind of liked the thought of that.
Yes.
I was a bartender. I worked in retail. I worked in like 10 restaurants. I worked in, I was a English teacher at one point.
Good shit, going from ESL to English.
Yeah.
I know, right? Great.
Yeah.
I need Rick to teach me some English. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I think, when some people, this is my prediction for you.
Yeah.
As you get a few years older, you're going to get more and more work. Because I think
Thank you. I
like
appreciate that.
the seasoned look on you as you get a little bit more gritty, like I think that's going to be a great asset for you.
As soon as he's able to grow a mustache.
Well, let's not get crazy.
No, that's true though. I gotta work on that. Like,
No, I mean, it's
can
great to have a
grow-
baby face, which
I
is
can
cool.
grow a little, you know, a little.
Well, we're not
a
talking
little
not
bit.
hair. We're not talking about facial hair, but you know, like as you get a little bit grittier,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you learn more and you get more confident in your craft,
Yeah.
and then you walk in, it's like that confidence, along with like everything else you have, is really going to shine through. I think that
Thank
will.
you. No, I
yeah.
appreciate that,
And
yeah.
so that's what
I
you
hope so.
needed. That's what really the grind.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
What's your daily grind? Let's hear what you do.
Obviously I gotta be ready for anything, right? So every audition comes at last minute. So I try to stay fit as much as I can.
Right.
Because what if the auditions for that, you know, that requires physical tasks?
Yeah.
And I can't be ripped in 2 days, 3 days, right?
Yeah.
So I'd rather be ripped or lean or healthy.
Yes.
So that I'm prepared for that. Because like I can look lazy or skinny with wardrobe choices.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you can't look tough or you can't look buff.
Yeah.
Can't fake
I mean,
abs.
you can wear layers, but you know, it doesn't. No.
I think one
So-
of the things that goes along with that
Yeah.
is when I look at all the pictures that you post on your Instagram
Yeah.
or social media.
Yeah.
When you play that role of like the Yakuza,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
henchman,
Yeah.
or something,
Yeah.
that it suits you really well.
Thank you. No, I
You know?
like that role. Yeah.
They don't ever ask you to grow your hair out or whatever.
Not really, but I'm sure they want me to grow, you know, a beard if I could.
Well, not
'Cause-
beard. I
or
mean, I don't know how
mustache.
Yakuza
I
looks.
don't know.
It's been a while since I hung out with them. I think I saw.
Oh, there we are. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Kumazawa. You can tell he's got a great smile. He's a super athletic person. So, you know, like everybody else in this group, I think you're going to see him doing great things. Well, because Cheryl is at the helm, right? And that's only helpful, isn't it? So, the last, but definitely not least, in fact, you know, this is one of the guys I like the most. His name is Conda, and we saw him at the very beginning doing the Majide. He's just a super talented person. He's been around for a long time. He's been a host. He's from Osaka, Japan, which I know quite well. And I mean, what a genuine, funny guy. He's here in LA. He's in Japan. And we're very lucky to have him come over. I saw him and met him and Rick at the Asian World Film Festival. Thank you all for the introduction. That's how I know Cheryl, you know, of Jackson Entertainment, and you know, and everybody else. So you got to be out there, put yourself out there. Everybody coming up. Let's say hi to Rome Kanda.
All right, let's talk about some of the things that you've been
Yes.
doing. Well, first of all, so you're on the show Maniac, right? Like 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah, 4 episodes.
Yeah, great. Now you have your other shows. Of course, one of the shows that you're most known for is
Majide?
Yeah. I survived a Japanese game show. Amazing,
Thank you.
right? It's such a lot of fun. It's amazing because as a host, you really brought out the fun in people in the same way that no one wants to see me. I want to introduce you to everybody so they could really get to know you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you do the same thing as a host.
Yeah, it was a big hit here. Like they loved Japanese game show, but American people thought they want to bring American contestant to Japan and doing the all crazy stuff.
Yes.
That's how they started.
Yes.
So the hard thing is they are looking for a host who can speak English and Japanese because
Yes.
the audience is Japanese.
Yeah.
All crew are Japanese. So the reality crew are Americans,
Yeah.
contestants and Americans. See, I was picked up, but I was in a crazy spot. I have to speak both English
Yes.
and Japanese, and English simultaneously. Yeah, it was tough.
But you know what I like, what I really respect about it, if I could say this from a creative talent level, Rome took the opportunity and he made a signature move. Let's go back to Rome. Do the signature move that you did from the show. Come on, let's see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to #1 entertainment show. Everybody, hi, Majide.
Majide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And But I mean, that's amazing. That's a signature for you that you will have forever, right?
Right.
And it's your creation.
Yes, I made it.
That's amazing.
Me and my friend made this. I have
Yes.
a writer.
Just take credit for yourself. Come on.
I made it myself.
Right? And then you did the unbeatable Banzuki.
Yes.
Banzuke.
You studied about me. Thank you.
Of course. If I didn't, I would not respect you. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yes. So that was another physical
Yeah.
comedy game show. I mean, comedy in the sense it's funny, but like Ninja Warrior. That's the original Ninja Warrior, right?
Right. They just used the original footage from Japan. And I became the host for that original footage.
Yes.
And it's all spoken in Japanese and subtitled in English.
Yes.
Yeah. So American people start to watch English subtitle.
Yes.
No, it's good. Yeah.
I like it. We have a lot of fun, and at home on TV, we watch the Japanese channels, and we have a lot of fun finding so many variety of shows. Were you ever on a variety game show, on like a variety show with all the other comedians?
Yes, in Japan. Yes.
Which show?
It's a famous one. It's
Let's hear it.
徹子の部屋、行列、深い話、all kinds of show I was there. Yeah. It's a big hit. We say golden time. It's a prime time TV show. And I have hosted in prime time TV show in Japan as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's funny. I love seeing all the comedians. I wish I knew exactly what they were saying. I love the shows where they eat, they have like the food and then they eat and they give their reaction to the food they ate.
That's right.
Oh, I want to do that someday.
Can we do that here?
Can we try?
I can be a host.
So everybody,
Rome, please come and be a host for a food, reaction show here. We'll try all different kinds of Japanese food and sake and shochu, and none of it will be hot. It'll all be on the rocks or whatever. Listen, thank you everybody for stopping by. I want to thank once again Cheryl Jackson of Jackson Entertainment. I want to thank Anna Jane. I would like to thank Terri Garber, Rick Kumazawa, Rome, Kanda. Everybody are great sports. I really appreciate y'all for coming by. My audience is a better audience for having you all come so we could meet you. The world is better for having met you as well. We wish you all good luck. I want to say and give a special shout out to the Argentum crew, which is Becca, Kevin, Ed, Luca Beani, the co-host. I want to say hi to Jameson and everybody else who is helping out. Ian as well. He's a big help on the IT side. I would like to say hi to our A&I crew, Cooter. He is the master printer. And don't forget Ted Soki, who gave us that background of the skyline of Los Angeles. Guess what, everybody? I am PhillyG, and I am going to... guess what? I am doing here, a card. I am going to segue right there. Oh, look at that. That's me. This means I'm about to go. This means thank you very much. I love you all. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to make comments. Follow us. Go to Argentum Media. See more shows. Support the arts. Support creativity. And do your own thing. Thank you for stopping by. Love you. I'll see you next time. This is PhillyG. Sayonara.